I would say there are some segments in the market. Some companies, some organizations have really made huge strides. Won't take names here, would be unfair to companies who are in the process of making it. But by and large, a lot of technology today in HR has been to address transactional issues, to have an employee self-service mode, which is not bad. You sort of you commoditize the transactional functions. But I think where the real HR technology will come in terms of big data, analytics, transformation agenda, where you are yourself so empowered by use of technology, where it is completely anchored into the business metrics. So maybe you do a handheld device to all the employees in HR, where every metric about anything happening in any particular SBO or a market or a product is actually feeding in, and thereby real-time online, you're actually devising talent acquisition strategy. What is the new talent capability building programs that you need to do, which is very, very critical. What is the kind of career progression path that you need to do? What are the shifts that is happening? Of course, there's the predictive analytics, there's the prescriptive analytics. So the journey will be more to use technology in aiding your role and making it somebody who comes to the table, adding immense business value, rather than what has happened so far, which is using technology to ease administrative functions, where most of it is sort of gotten outsourced. I mean, of late we are reading immensely about death of bell curve. We just heard an organization which is saying they're done with performance review. Now, when you do away with performance review, the formal process, can you believe it? A few years back, the big thing about HR was, oh, we are doing performance appraisal for X thousand employees. Suddenly, in one stroke, it's gone. So now what are we doing? We are having crucial conversations about what's going right, what's going wrong, why are things going wrong, how can I coach you, do I need to counsel you up the value chain, or do I need to counsel you out of the organization in a very non-invasive, respectful, dignified manner? No, that takes the whole process from a tick box performance appraisal process to engaging genuine conversations with the talent, and the talent who's your customer. And therefore, even if you need to disengage with the customer in terms of separation, it's done in a very dignified manner. More importantly, there's a lot of involvement, and there's a difference between involvement and interference. So when you start getting into an involvement strategy, you map your stakeholders, you map your customers, and then you have a very well thought out involvement strategy backed up with data and technology, and more importantly, backed up with savvy conversations. Very sophisticated, very respectful, but very, very deep core linked to the business realities. So therefore, this paradigm shift that's happening, and now therefore, if appraisal is done away with, and now you have a conversation, how can technology aid you with that? Because until yesterday you had this whole systems running, an ERP system running, which took care of 10,000 appraisals on your system. But now suddenly that paperwork is gone, the tick box item is gone. You're now having to have conversations. So what kind of angles of insight you need to have over your respective employer or your talent becomes very crucial, and that's where technology can play a huge space. So you actually are bringing the hard stuff with the soft stuff, and I think a good blend would be the nirvana, if I may, would achieve excellence, a gold standard, if you will, in terms of HR bringing value to the table.